Okay, Coin Roll Hunters, Diggers. The final totals from bag 1 that I just uploaded the other day was 24 wheat pennies, 1 King George, and 9 dimes. And I just opened up bag 2, and there's bag 3 over there. Probably won't get to that till, who knows, a day or two from now. But we're going to go through this bag and see how we do, see how the average holds up. That was a tremendous bag to get 24 wheats. I average about 15, 16. So, I'd be happy with that amount, but we'll see what happens. I'm looking for good things in this particular bag. So if I find something good, I'll get back to you. Okay, Diggers. Only about halfway through the bag here, and not very much copper at all. Right now I'm looking at 85-15 as far as the percentage goes, maybe even less. There you can see, better look at the copper. And so far that's the zinc. But on the good side, I've already got 10 dimes in this bag. So that's helping to pay for things. And I got some in the hopper. I'm going to go ahead and keep going. I haven't looked for any wheat yet in the copper, so I don't have a wheat count yet. Simply because there's just not enough to really sort through yet. So I'm going to refill the hopper, and hopefully we'll get something coming out of the rest of this bag. We'll see. Okay, Diggers, here's the results of this second bag. 18 wheat pennies. Wow, I got $1.70 in dimes. I got this Bahamas coin on the right there, and I got my King George. I usually get at least one per bag, and there it is, the one King George I got. Got quite a few Canadians. Now on the copper, this is all the copper I got right here. I know it kind of looks like a lot, but it's not really. I'm going to say about 18 to 20% copper, 80% zinc in this particular bag. But I made a tremendous comeback, at least on the wheat, as far as the wheats go, because about halfway through I only had 5. And I didn't sort till I got to the end of the bag, and I ended up getting 13 more, plus whatever might be in here. If there's 1 or 2 more in here, it's a very good possibility they'd be in here. But got a nice foreign coin from the Bahamas, a 1-cent coin. See if I can flip it over. It's got like a starfish on the other side. Hope you can see it. I can't. There. So, not a bad bag. About an average. 18. I average about 15 wheats, so 3 over the average, and $1.70 in dimes. That really helped a lot. Last bag was 90 cents in dimes, so this particular branch, that machine spits out a lot of dimes. I like it. And it also spits out a lot of Wheaties. And if you've watched any of my other videos, I talk about demographics, where you go to get your coins. And this is a particular area. It's not a, per se a poor man's area, but it's not a well-to-do area either. So, in that working class where, we get to the end of the week, we need some money. Well, the penny jar has to go. So, I think that's where the wheat leaf pennies are coming from and stuff. And then the foreign people, they keep throwing in the foreign coins. I kind of like it, as long as it's not too many per bag. 1 per bag is very acceptable. And you never know, you might get a silver. But ended up with about 3 jars like that in zinc. Well, at least 2.5. So that container right there is my Canadian coins, all copper ones, 1996 and back. And there's a lot of Canadian coins still in circulation in the United States. And I keep saying, and I hope you take heed, that I think they're going to be worth something more than even melt value. just because of their scarcity, because they've been taken out of their economy, the penny over there in Canada. So hang on to those Canadian pennies, especially the pre-1996 ones. I think you're going to have something that could be worth something someday. If not to you, at least to your kids. So anyway, happy hunting, everybody. This is a nice little treasure hunt for this evening. Not too long, so I had a good time. And I'll be sorting through these coppers, and if I get anything more, I'll add that in. Otherwise, I'll just go ahead and shoot this video out to you. Happy hunting, everybody. God bless. And it won't be long. We'll be out there digging in the dirt. But for right now, yeah, it's still winter time here in Michigan. Okay, diggers, just wanted to show you these 2 wheat pennies I found in the rest of my copper pennies, you know, that I didn't sort through all that well, and I did just tonight. Went through all the rest of them, and found 2 more. Let's see if we can get it to focus. There we go. Pretty nice shape, too. They're not old ones. See if we can flip them over, give you a date. This baby focuses, you'll be able to read it. Well, maybe you can read it on there. Looks like 1950, and I can't tell on the darker one, at least on the view screen here. But anyway, 2 more, which brought up the total to 19. So I ended up in that bag, 19 wheat pennies, 1 King George, 1 foreign coin from the Bahamas, and 17 dimes. $1.70 in dimes. So that really helps a lot, you know. You wonder sometimes if it's a full $50 in these bags or not. And so I guess, you know, on the error side, it's kind of nice to have those dimes, extra dimes added in. So that's actually $2.60 in dimes in the last 2 bags, and I'm getting ready to do the 3rd bag of the set, this 3-bag set tonight. So wish me well. I'm going to get into them, and we'll start that one off here in just a minute. Okay, diggers, coin roll hunters. After my first hopper full, only 1 hopper full, I've gotten 5 wheat pennies, and I got my first foreign coin, 10 euro cent coin, 2003 I think it is. Well, I don't know who puts these in, but I get them ever so often, especially from this certain branch. The last 2 bags with all the dimes in them were from another branch, and then this last bag was from another branch that was on my way home. So 2 different branches with the 2 bags from the one branch where I almost always get a lot of dimes in those bags, and this branch, I don't know, I don't get too many, and I may not get any, we'll see. But so far I got my first foreign coin, so I'm kind of happy with that. It's going to be neat at the end of the year to see how many of these we come up with. You know, if the Lord tarries and allows me to make it through this year and we keep going, it will be interesting. So God bless everybody, and just stay with me. I've only done 1 hopper full, and I probably got 4 or 5 more at least hopper fulls to do. So let's hope we get something else. All right. Okay, diggers. This was the 2nd batch, and I got my 2nd foreign coin, one just like last night out of bag 2. From the Bahamas, a 1 cent coin. It's kind of cool. And then you remember I was talking about the dimes. Well, they kicked in, and I got 7 dimes. This is just the 2nd hopper full, but the big find so far has been, I think you can see it, 1913 penny. And I was a little surprised. That went into the copper pennies. Generally these oldies like this go into the zincs, but not this one. Fairly well worn, but I don't think I have this one, a 1913 plain wheat leaf. And boy, I'm happy to have that. So batch number 2 gives me a Bahama coin a 1913 and 7 dimes. So, wow. Let's see if we can improve on that with hopper full number 3. Okay, diggers, coin roll hunters. Trying to get this to focus. See if we can. Yeah, just gotta move a little farther away. Okay, it looks like a 1936. Found that in my zinc pennies after about a hopper and a half full, and also got 4 more dimes. So not quite as good as that last round, but a nice oldie. 1936 and 4 more dimes. Sorry about the focus. Trying to make it focus. There we go. So anyway, we've gotten 2 pretty nice oldies, a 1913 and a 1936. 36 not quite as rare. I do get quite a few of those. But we're doing good on the dimes now. 11, I think it's 11 is the count on the dimes. And I don't know how much you can see, but there's still quite a few more pennies to go. Maybe a couple, 2, 3 hoppers full. So I'll get back to you if I get something good. Otherwise, we'll be wrapping it up. Okay, diggers, here's the wrap-up of bag number 3. In the end here, didn't get any more really old Wheatleaf pennies, but I did manage to collect up 4 more dimes for a total of 15 dimes. So $1.50 in dimes, not bad from that branch. I usually only get a couple from that branch in the bag. So 2 foreign coins this time, 2 really nice wheats, and a total of 15 wheats total. So that's about average. And then I'll pull this out a little bit. That's all my copper, with the exception of ones in the lids over there. That's the copper from the bag. So a nice bag. I'm going to say 82-28 percentage-wise. 82% zinc, 28% copper. It's close to the 30% mark, I would say, for sure. Real nice bag there. And the only thing missing, if you didn't notice, that I didn't get this time, was my King George. I did not get a King George this time. A little sad. Pause for a moment of silence. That's long enough. Okay, and that's the wheats I found right there. I'm sorry, it's not focusing well. There's just not enough light over here. In the back there by my bottle of oil right there that I used to lube the machine with, those are the commemoratives. I believe they're 2009. And my friend told me that those sets, there's a set of 4, are going for a little bit of money on eBay. So I've started to save those again. I had almost a whole jar, about that many of them, and just got rid of them, not knowing, and well, they were zinc, you know, and got rid of them. So anyway, those are my copper Canadian pennies. So I keep saying it, but I'm just astounded at how many Canadian copper pennies there are in circulation. Well, Canadian as well as zinc. But the Rydell sorter did great. Not one jam this time. You know, you oil it first and keep it going, you know, get it ready to go, and did the whole bag, not one jam. So I also used this can of air. If you guys that are using a sorter, get a can of air like that used to, you know, clean off your computer or whatever, and just spray it down in here. It gets paper and all kinds of hair and all kinds of things that get down in there. Spray that all out, clean it up really good. When you pull the hopper off to oil it, spray all that off and clean it up real good, and it'll do you really good. So anyway, those are the finds right there. $1.50 in dimes, a couple of foreign coins, Bahamas, and the Euro 10-cent piece. The 1913, what a find that was. I'll have to look at my collection and see if I need that one. And then the other one's a 35, I believe, or 36. Don't know if you can see it. It looks like 36, but pretty sure I have that one. Anyway, God bless everybody. Stay safe, and it won't be long. We'll be out there digging in the dirt. You know, March is rolling around right here real quick, and, you know, we'll get through March pretty quick, and then we're into April and turkey hunting season and all kinds of good stuff. So stay with it, guys. You know, we'll try to keep you entertained with these videos. I know they're not super exciting like some of our digging videos are because of the stuff that we find, but you know, not too bad for finding this stuff in a bag of pennies, huh? Alright, happy hunting, everybody.